Today I wanted to share a bit of my mindset on life. The things I do and some of the reasons behind some of the things and the little bit of my weirdness, per se. One of the things that I honestly can't live without or can't do without is like I'm having a mission, like being able to push myself and having those deadlines. That's why I really enjoy creating all these vlogs and other stuff, is the deadlines, the push, the having to create something, I've been working all day on all kinds of other things, but I still want to leave these journal notes, things for myself. I love the extra push. It's why I like doing crazy builds. It's why I like pushing on a lot of other things, and it's one of those things I find I love about myself. But another thing I do that I don't know if it's good or not, I'm in a constant competition with everyone in the world, because I always think somebody out there in the world is working harder than me. If they're working 18, I'm going to work 19. I'm going to work just that much harder because I'm going to push that much harder. And sometimes I think it's a great mindset, but then other times I'm a detriment to myself, to where I don't stop pushing that hard, and I continually, I'll get to the point where I make myself sick or something happens because I'm not eating correctly and I'm not taking care of myself. So I need to find a balance in there to where I can push as hard as I want, but yet my health stays there. My dream, as most of you know if you've been following along, is I want to travel with my wife, and I want to go all kinds of places, and I want to do art, and I want to create things. I actually want to give all my art away. I want to work on people's cars and fix their stuff, paint their shit, and just give it away. But you gotta fund it. You gotta be able to pay for stuff. So that's why we're going to be building cars and painting other stuff and like selling cars that we flip. But eventually, when the channel actually maybe takes off, I'll be able to like go to everybody's houses, use sponsors and stuff like that. That's part of my crazy dream, because I love traveling the world, and I love being able to express myself, one, through these videos and showing you guys what I'm doing and the crazy art I'm doing and the crazy builds I'm doing, but also being able to just talk to you guys, be able to mentally release through these things through like a journal. Because those that don't follow along, I make all these videos because I'm talking to Daniel, who's my best friend that passed away, and it's such a good place to be able to like update him at the end of my day. And it's one of those things that I love to be able to do, like just, hey, this is what I was working on today. That's a cool thing I get to do, and it's like I get to check these out later on in life, because another mindset that I have is being your own hero. Now, by that is, my hero is me in 10 years. And tomorrow, it's going to be that guy 10 years from then. I'm never going to meet my hero. I'm never going to see him. I'll never be him. But at the same time, I can keep pushing, because I know my hero's looking back at me. All these videos I do, my hero can look back at all these videos and everything I've done and all the work I've done and how my mindset's changed and how I've grown. And there's this plethora of encyclopedia of videos, and he'll be able to look back on that and just be like, wow, man, like you've progressed, you've made it so far. And I want to impress that guy, because my hero is impressing me, because he's the guy I want to be. I always call him that guy. I call it that guy. That's like, oh, I wish I was that guy. That's who I want to be. So I act like him. I do the things he would do. I proceed to act like I am him and push to like the knowledge that he would achieve and the knowledge I believe he would have. I try and seek that out, and I try and learn that, and I try and teach you guys or share it with you guys, the things I've learned and my mindsets along my way. And maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, but I know I'm having a lot of fun on this journey. I really do appreciate you guys watching these. I really appreciate you guys commenting, and it's really helping. I can't believe I'm over 3,000 subscribers, and we've almost been doing this for 150 videos. Like, that's 150 days in a row I've been recording in this journal, recording in this vlog. And to me, that's something special. That's something amazing. And we built something really cool. And I love the conversations we get to have in the comments, and I feel like I get to know you guys, and so you guys I've met, and it's just been a true blessing. And honestly, it makes me feel less alone, because a lot of times I feel alone when I'm chasing my dreams, and it's scary. Like sometimes you're putting yourself out there, and I talk about stuff on here. Like one of the things I'm afraid to do is I really want to pray at the end of these vlogs, but I want to make sure that I'm praying right, and I want to make sure God puts it on my heart and puts the words in my mouth to help me pray, because God's helped me get to where I'm at. God's helped me on my entire journey. God's been there the whole way. I believe in living by faith. And by that, I mean just being faithful in what God gives you, the people he puts in front of you, and knowing that you're on God's plan. And just putting your faith in him, and just knowing that he's leading you along the way, and he's teaching you along the way. He puts things on your heart. It's that small voice that you hear inside of you. Like when your best friend calls you and he says, "Hey, what's up?" And you instantly recognize their voice, right? You're like, "Oh, that's Jim." Like, "Thanks for calling, Jim." The more you listen to God, that little voice you hear inside of yourself, the more evident that voice becomes, and it just pops out, and you hear it and you understand, you know who it is. So that's what living by faith is knowing that little small voice that you're hearing, knowing that's God, and then going with what he's saying and just believing in what he's saying. So I guess that's my prayer for the day. So I love you guys. Thank you for following along. I'm going to get this uploaded, and I've still got a bunch more stuff to do. Still haven't gone to bed yet. I have a problem sleeping. I think that's why I haven't even let my health get back, and I'm still just not sleeping, because I'm enjoying doing work and doing things. So I love you guys. I hope this keys you in on a little bit of my mindset, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless you.